Hey guys, welcome back to Donnyboy73. Today I'm going to show you a must-have tool for when you're working on snowblowers, and it's the gear wrench. And here's my collection of gear wrenches. These are metric and these are standard. And they're called gear wrenches for a reason. That's because of the back part of it. It's kind of like a ratchet. And when you're in a tight spot, it's really handy to get bolts off. And that's why I say it's a must-have tool when you work on snowblowers, because on snowblowers sometimes there's some really tight spots, and with these it comes in really handy. I've got a snowblower in the shop and I'm going to show you some areas when you work on a snowblower where these come in really handy. So I've got a snowblower propped up like this, and oftentimes you want to get into places like this, so it's really easy to go in with the wrench, especially up here where space is limited for a ratchet and a socket. And here's a close-up shot. You can see that it fits in there no problems. As you can see with the ratchet, sometimes there wouldn't be that much space. Here's a prime example on this small snowblower. If you had to get at these bolts, obviously you couldn't fit a ratchet and a socket in there, but with this, it's nice and perfect. You can go in and tighten them up. Now you might say I could just take off the wheel and get in there with the ratchet, but sometimes what happens on snowblowers is the wheels jam up on the axle and they're really hard to get off. So by having this tool, it's much quicker to do it. You can also use the other side of a wrench as well to do this, but with the ratcheting side, it's much faster. A good example is on NTD snowblowers when you go to separate them in half, right where the 3 bolts here are. Now it's hard to fit a ratchet and a socket in here again, and if you were using this side of a wrench, it would be tedious to do this, it would be time consuming, but with the ratcheting side, you just put it in. You may have to fit it in there because sometimes it's tight, but anyways, once it's in, it's real quick. And it's the same if you want to tighten it up. The reason why I like to use this is because they save me a lot of time. You'd want to be careful not to damage the ratcheting side of the wrench. You wouldn't want to put excessive loads on them, especially like putting a bar through the wrench and then prying. That's a big no-no for these tools. You could end up breaking the ratchet inside. So you got to use them with caution, but you can't put a lot of torque on them though. I bought these at Canadian Tire here in Canada. They do go on sale. I got them for $39.99 for each set. So the metric ones were $39.99 and the standard ones $39.99 as well. And they do have a lifetime warranty on them. And this is the Canadian Tire here in Canada brand. You can also buy these at Sears or any other good tool store. I'll show you up close the sizes you get in the standard set. It's 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8, and 3/4. And in the metric set you get an 8mm, a 10mm, 12mm, 13mm, 14, 15, and a 19mm wrench. Anyways, I just thought I'd share this information with you guys. I know a lot of you guys watch these videos and like to see new tools I get or innovative tools. These wrenches have been out for quite a few years, but if you're a small engine mechanic, I do recommend that you get yourself a set of the standard and the metric sizes. These are the most common sizes used here that I just showed you. And remember, when it comes to wrenches like this, only buy tools that have a lifetime warranty. If it's the first time you watch any of my videos, make sure to check my channel. I have hundreds of small engine repair videos on there, and I'm sure that a lot of them will come in handy for you. So have a nice day, and we'll see you next time.